How you doing, everybody? Randy Richard in the shop. And today I got everything going, don't I? I got the sign, I got my shirt on, but best of all, I have a wonderful hat on. Thank you, Paul. You know, I lost the letter, and then I couldn't remember who sent me the hat. But other people's got the hat, and other people on the video made comments on who to get a hold of and things like that. So, and Paul Jacobs from Naples, New York, is the one who sent me the hat. And I've emailed with Paul and or messaged back and forth. And so, thank you again, Paul. And things are good with Paul and I. So, anyway, but I've also talked to Paul. Anyway, if somebody wants a hat, he's not selling them or anything. He just had them made as gifts. But if you want one, he sent me the link to the place who made the hats for him, and they have the artwork, and they're willing to take orders. Now, the only ones that are going to make any money on this is the outfit of making the hats. So he sent me the link. If you want to contact them and get one of the hats, you can. And I'll have it in the video. And in the description part of the video, you know, which is down below, as everybody points, down below. But I also put it on the screen here. If you do want one of these Kearney and Trecker hats, which are very cool, you can get one through contacting them. So thanks, Paul, for sending that to me, the link for folks who's interested in getting one. Everyone should get one. They're a nice hat. Anyway, I just completed the project, so I'm going to show you the project, and then we're going to go build it. It might take a couple videos to see how long they are. I'm trying to keep them kind of quicker. So I'm still trying to keep my videos half an hour or less. See what you guys think about that. That's what I'm trying to do. So we're going to do all the machine work here in this. This is my alternative to the Baby Bullet. Tom Lipton's project is that looks like just a fun project. I really want to build one of those. I just don't have the time right now to build one, but I'm thinking maybe this summer. I'm going to build me one of those. I'm going to start collecting materials and things like that. I just think that's quite a nice, challenging piece of work and great project. So check out Tom's Baby Bullet build on the Vise. But you know, I found an alternative a little bit if you want to save some money and things like that. Wilton is now what I got here. This is a Wilton Power Arm Junior base, which I think that's what Tom is using right there. I found that on eBay. Now you can get those. I think I paid $95 for this. The base. It's a really good one. It's in really good shape, and I didn't have to do anything to it. The only thing that was wrong really was one of the screw holes that are tapped on the bottom, the top part here was stripped. They're quarter 20s, and so I drilled them both out and put helicoils in them. You know, it's an aluminum, you know, casting piece. I could have made a whole new one actually. That part comes off of the ball part, and I could have turned a new one actually. But for now, that's what I did, and we'll see how that holds up. So what I did, but anyway, let's go to the Vise. The Vise is a Wilton Vise, brand new. They're made in the Czech Republic. They are the same dimensional sizing as the Baby Bullet. They're open about 2 1/4, and the jaws are 2 1/2 wide, and the same opening, and it has an Acme screw inside. The design is literally basically the same. I'm not going to take it apart right here, but after this segment, we'll show you. I have it apart, and we'll run over how it's built and things like that real quick, and then we'll go on to what I'm going to do. But what I did is I built. I took it has a swivel base when you get it, and I took that off. I made an adapter plate. I put a copper stud in the back here for Okay, get a little closer. I made an adapter plate, stainless steel, copper stud in here. This is for a ground clamp. Copper studs to bolt it on, and some nice cap nuts here, brass, hex, copper jaws, and put it all together here. So that's what we're going to build in the video. We'll build all these parts and get it put together. Not a hard build, not a hard build at all. The vise was I want to say it was $83 to the house. I bought it from Zorro Tools. I'll put their link up in there. And it's $77 from Zorro Tools plus tax. I think it was free shipping, but I think it was just the tax, so it made it $83. Baby bullets go for up to $300. I've seen them. I tried to buy one on eBay, and yeah, you know, $300. It'd be hard to not get one for that. I've seen a couple that are worse shape go for a little under that, but yeah, you pay a premium for those. So I have about so I got 83 in the vise, 95 in the stand, and the rest of the materials are just scrap materials I had. So no, I had to buy the copper. I bought a 1-foot copper bar to make the jaws. So I used 5 inches of that up, so half of that up. So I have a little extra left there, but otherwise I'm into it for less than $200. But still, it came out really nice, and so let's go build the parts and show you what I did. The drawings will be available. Send me like all the drawings, send me an email so I can attach them and send it back to you. They'll be PDFs unless you want something different format. If I have the time, I can do that, but for the most part, it's easier for me to do it in PDF format. There we go. I can't. Yeah. Anyway, let's go build it. let me shut up. And let's go build this nice little fun vise. So you want your own baby bullet? Tom is doing a beautiful job on making a baby bullet, and I actually want to build one myself. I want to build one because it's just a cool project, and it'd be just fun to be able to do that. It just looks like a great fun project. Well, so in anticipation of that, I picked up a Wilton Power Arm Junior base to mount that baby bullet on eventually. It's in really good shape. eBay, fine. I wouldn't say I got it dirt cheap or anything like that, but it was probably fair. It's in good shape. A couple little dings in it, but it works and it's good shape. So I did pick up one of those. And then I was doing some looking around, and by gosh, so I found this on the internet. Wilton, and it looks like a baby bullet. So I checked the specs out, size-wise. I mean, it is Wilton. Of course, I don't know who really is making them, but this one is made in the Czech Republic. There we go. Anyway, somebody's bought their name or whatever. I don't know if it's still the same company. Here, the WMH Tool Group, LaVerge, Tennessee. Right there. And it has basically the same dimensions as a baby bullet. Now, baby bullets are going to $50 to $60, sometimes even $300 on eBay if you find one. Anyway, I took this one I bought one of these. 77 bucks, Zorro tools. Yeah, to me, it was, well, with tax, free shipping, with tax, 83 bucks. Don't buy it on eBay. People are wanting $100 for them, but I bought them right. I bought it right from Zorro, or you could buy it from on Amazon, same price. Anyway, I took it apart, but just to check it out. So it comes on with a swivel base. Like I said, it has a little bit bigger anvil than a baby bullet. A baby bullet has a little short anvil area, but the jaws, all this stuff is basically the same. The build, the design of this is basically the same. Acme thread in there, keyed round tube. Has a couple pins for the keyway, for the key actually, in the bottom here. The fit is very, very good. I'm amazed at the fit actually. It's very good once you put it in there and get it, onto the screw thread. Let's see, we'll get it started here. Okay. Very good fit. Roughly 2 1/8 inch opening, 2.5 inch wide jaw. Hey, you can't afford 300 bucks on there, and this thing is, I mean, it works just great. I used a pin through here. It probably has a slot in this. It's very similar to the baby bullet probably design. I didn't take out the lead screw, and they just put a pin through there to hold it, retain it. It has, like I said, the screw is Acme threaded, and it comes with a swivel base. Well, when I first looked at it on the internet, I decided, well, that would work for me until I build one. So I dumped the swivel. I'm going to take the swivel base off. Now it looks just like a baby bullet, right? Little lockdowns, right? Yep. This is a 4-inch circle. This is about 2.5, something like that. So I have a chunk of 4-inch right there, little drop cutting, stainless steel, 304 stainless. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to machine that up. Go on there. That's going to go on there, just perfect. I have some copper bolts right here. These are 1/2 inch 13, but I'm going to remachine them. Oops, dropped that one. These are 3/8 holes on the vise here. So we'll remachine them to hold down bolts into the stainless there. Got a couple of 3/8 copper washers there. I'll use those. Let's see, what else am I going to do? I'm going to have a tab for welding clamp on there. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do that yet. Actually, I might build 2 tabs and have them come off the bolts, so there's a tab on each side maybe. I'm kind of thinking on that type of thing. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that. It's another alternative to the baby bullet situation. I don't know what it costs for materials, to buy all the materials like Tom did to build his baby bullet. But 83 bucks, it's probably pretty close to the cost of materials. And it's not made in China. It's made in the Czech Republic. But I tell you, it's not a bad little vise. Not badly made. I might even machine that smooth on here. I'm not sure yet. I just might do that. Machine it smooth so that, or I'm going to machine a recess in here so this sits on this outer part here. This is a little bit raised to fit in that swivel base. Maybe I'll do that instead. That'd be a lot easier for me. But anyway, that's going to go on that. And I think we'll have a Pretty good little welding setup there. Alright, I got our 4-inch piece of stainless here in the chuck. I put the 4-jaw chuck on and I flip the jaws around. And this is my rig for reaching in here and indicating the outer edge. So the indicator is mounted in this here, and I've showed this before in other videos. Yeah, you can buy a rig from Starrett. I just made mine, and goes right here on the outer edge. And this is a 1/2 thousandths indicator I have in here right now, and we're within a 1/2 thousandths. So I'm all indicated. Here, I'll zoom in a little bit for you. There we go, and you can see that. This works pretty good for IDs and ODs, especially in this case where you don't have much here to indicate on. I want to indicate on the outside because I really don't want to cut any of this off. I'll just kind of polish it up a little bit, but I don't really want to take any off on the outside. So we're going to get rid of this off. Take all this step off of here and down to this edge right here basically, and give it a clean face. I don't really care if there's a little divot in the middle. This is a 360 thousandths deep, roughly, this divot. And we'll just get rid of most of it. I'm going to cut a counter bore in it anyway. Now here's something important. When you flip your jaws around, you know, these are sticking out. And we're reaching in past the front edge of that jaw. So make sure you angle your tool and check for clearances before you turn. Very important. Check for clearances. Give it some hand turns. Right now I have about 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch between my tool and my jaw, which is plenty because I'm just going to skim cut that one down to that level probably anyway. But check for the clearances before you turn the machine on. You don't need to chowder something up. Your carrot, your tool, whatever, right? And make sure you have stroke travel, you know. There, I got all the way to the center, and I'll be good. You know, just some simple little checks you can do. I kind of like to run this all the way in, so there, we'll do that. And come up there, and I have nice travel. So that's important to check before you run. What stainless, I'm not sure what this is, but I think it's 304, but not positive. It's a drop scrap from another job that I didn't do, so I don't know what stainless it is. But stainless chips are usually very stringy. Always be careful about it, the stainless. It's a nice finish, except for right there, something in there. Might need to put a new insert on. I'll take another cut. This is the insert I used for all my rough turning on ducktail cutters, the batch I just did. But that's a beautiful finish there. We'll just see. We'll take a little heavier cut, of course. Do about 30 thousandths cut here. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, that's a not bad chip for stainless. About an inch and a half long, some of them. I'm turning 840 RPM on that. A little roughness there. I probably should spin it faster. Yeah, that. I'm gonna turn that insert. All right, rotate that insert. We'll see how it cuts here. About 30 thousandths cut. Actually, probably about 35 on this one. That's a nice chip though for stainless, like I said. Pretty sweet. A little fuzz on there. Little fuzz. So no, actually, that'd polish right off. I'm gonna try a little faster. .40 RPM. Less fuzz though. I only need a few more cuts. A couple more. That's about 55 thousandths cut. Oh, not bad. I mean, this is more of a rough, medium to roughing insert anyway. This is a finishing insert. Has some almost has positive rake, on it, even though it's a negative raked tool holder. Give it a finishing cut here. This one might be stringy. We're going to cut a lot of this out. We're going to go in there and do a counter bore on that. Not real deep, but I took another cut on there with that finishing insert, and it got a lot better finish. I slowed her down to about 712 RPM, and same feed rate, but just slowed the RPM down, and much better finish. Okay, so we're going to cut a counter bore in here, 3 inches in diameter, and only 50 thousandths deep. So that mark is about the 3 inches. We'll do a little cut, and we'll get a measurement. This is not a super precision cut. The bottom of the vise has a little raised part, and it's just for that. And the other part of the mount is going to sit up in there a little bit, just to center things up. We're well within we're about 2,850. A little deeper. Check here, and this is well, we're 10 thousandths, 10 and a half, somewhere in there, close enough. So we need to go 50, a little wider and a little deeper. Oh, how about that? We're right there at 49. I don't know if you can see that, but so yeah, we're at 49. Not too bad a finish, really. It's not super shiny and smooth, but it's pretty smooth. Just looks a little off color. And, we're gonna see what kind of dimension we got here. We're still about 100 thousandths narrow. Just put the tool up here, and then I'm going to bring it out 50. Actually, I'm going to check my vise there. I'm going to see if I need a squarer edge. So I turned my tool around and brought it in, so this is going to cut a fairly square corner. It doesn't have to be exactly square, and as I come out to get that dimension. And then we'll be able to start in the middle. We'll take just a skimmer up to clean it all up. Do a dimension check, that's all. See where we're at. 925, so that's About another 15 thousandths is good. Half of that. Oh yeah, that looks good. Right on the money there. 3 inches, maybe one over. That's good. We're going to do this on the other side also, but that one's a little bit wider. It's about 3 inch 60 thousandths. We got a little edge there. We can clean off. We'll touch that edge. It's sharp. A little chamfer too. So. Just hardly anything, I just want to barely clean it, and I'm gonna, well, I don't even need to. I was gonna touch it with a little emery, but it's perfect. Now I'm gonna flip this around and do the same to the other side, basically. Same type of counterboard, a little wider, but same depth, and just have it faced off. Okay, I just took it out, and see if I can, how nice this came out. Came out really nice. Now for the other side. This is just a saw cut side. It's pretty good, but it's saw cut. So we'll get her squared up. Here, I'll take this out. Oh yeah, that came out beautiful. Stainless is so nice. It's pretty nice. Yeah, we're just gonna clean up that, polish this outside edge, I think. I didn't really want to have to take a cut on it, but yeah. Anyway, nice disc.